Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. My name is Martyn Lucas. What a flipping day this has been. Incredible scenes today. Made money left, right, and center. Very, very exciting, and I hope you've all made some money today. Remember what we always say here. It's very, very easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. If you haven't made money today, I don't know when you ever will. We've had CPI data coming in good. We've had inflation coming in good. Remember, the markets are 6 months ahead of the economy. So if we're heading into a recession, the stock market is already pricing that in and pricing out the other side. So there's a bit of FOMO today, if I'm honest, not from me, but there is some FOMO from the markets. I've been selling, I've been taking profits. I hope you've been doing the same. Let's get straight into our trading positions and have a look at everything this afternoon. What a day. What a day. Really, really exciting. I hope you've all made plenty of profit today. So, what have we got? Let's have a look at it. Let's have a look at everything and go through everything with you. So, first of all, here is my my brokerage position. Remember, the position here is I bought shares that I want to own. Remember, I own the companies, not the share prices. I've done my research, read the balance sheet, looked at the CEO. Yes, these are companies I want to own. I don't need to retire for 10, 15, 20 years, if ever. But, I certainly don't need to retire now. So I don't care what the stock price is now. I just want to identify great companies. And I'm holding my cash that I would normally hold in my checking account and my savings account here in Robinhood. No point. I've got no money in the bank at all now. Soon, I'm going to have a Robinhood cash card, which will enable me to pay my bills with Robinhood. So it's even better. I won't even need a bank at all then. As you can see, my buying power is 1,037. I'm not buying anything right now. I'm only really buying because that's the money I need to hold on to. That's the money I need to pay the bills with. And every month I get money from YouTube and that will go in there after I've paid my bills and that's what's left, right? That's earning 4%. Great. We leave that alone. Don't touch that. Don't scalp that. Don't touch that. Go into the brokerage account. Now, this is different. This is where I have maxed out my Roth for 22 and 23. I can't put any more money in here. That's already done. All I'm doing now is scalp trading it. And remember, I can scalp trade free on Robinhood. I can also, no tax. It's my Roth IRA. I'll only pay tax if I take the money out. If I buy and sell within the app and just leave it in there, it's just making money all the time, compounding all the time. And as you can see, my 22 and 23 are all maxed out. And remember, I only earn a few bucks a day on YouTube. I got less money than anyone here. I started with $5,000 a year and a half ago. Live on the show, you've seen me do it, right? Okay, that buying power, I've got nearly 3,000 to buy, and I've allocated $1,500 to buy lows. All right, and again, what I'm doing, 99% of my money, I'm buying stocks I want to own. Not stocks that are high risk. Every stock is risk, but not stocks that are high risk. Stocks that I don't mind if I end up buying and it goes up. It doesn't matter. If it starts to go up, it doesn't matter. If it starts to go down, it doesn't matter. I just do a little bit of the high risk. Now, Virgin Galactic, no matter how bullish you are, the fact of the matter is it's very speculative. It doesn't make any money. It loses money. It's running out of money. It's not an Apple. It's not a Google. It's not a Coca-Cola. It's not a Johnson & Johnson. It certainly isn't the S&P 500, right? So you do want to own this. And once we've done for the day, step out. Don't come back again now. And so what we're looking for now, I sold my my shares this morning. I've kept one. There's my market share. This isn't my long-term position. My long-term position is still on my brokerage account, locked away, and it's going up today, making money, great. But what we're looking to do now is see the next drop. The next drop. Nothing just keeps going up forever. And if it runs away, it doesn't matter. I've got that money in my main account. That's fine. That can just run and run forever until the fundamentals change. I hear the company's going bankrupt or the company's going to fly or anything negative or positive is new. No news right now. So we can just, do that with the main account. Now, with the Roth, I had 101 shares I bought at $3 or thereabouts, and it went up today and I sold them. Now, I sold them around about here. I didn't get the all-time high. Doesn't matter. I'm not trying to beat the market. In fact, I aim not to beat the market, because if I'm trying to beat the market, I'm reading the chart and in a too serious way. I understand the chart, but I don't want to look at the chart too much, because that's what everybody else is doing, all right? It's like having a plan of, excuse me, I'm just taking my shoes off. It's like having a plan of a war. Why would everybody want to follow the same pattern? You'd know what everyone was doing, right? You'd have no advantage. What I want to do is just simply take some profit when I think I've made a bit. That's all. When I've made a bit. Because at the end of the day, if I make 5%, or I make lots of 2%, what's the difference? What's the difference? None whatsoever. As long as I'm making money, it doesn't matter. I don't care. I'm not trying to become the richest man in the world, right? Doesn't matter. What I do want, though, is consistent winning, where I can then keep reinvesting, and eventually, rather than buying 100 shares of Virgin Galactic, I can buy 1,000 shares of Virgin Galactic and sell them for 2%. Great, right? Make money. No risk at all. So that's what we're doing there. So the overall balance now, 51,856. I feel like a millionaire. I've never had this much money. This is the most money I've ever had in my entire life. It's like incredible. All right. Now remember, I've got no margin. I started investing after I paid my mortgage off. I think you should pay your mortgage off, your car loan, and your credit card before you even entertain investing. That way, your temperament is right. Anyway, that's where we are right now. Looking good. Let's see who's here this afternoon. Hello. And you said anything about spaceflight in your shorts. Did you know anything? Hello. You said Andrew Tronics. I'm not sure I understand your question. Could you repeat that? You said anything about spaceflight in your shorts. Did you know anything? Could you want to rephrase that? I don't understand your question. Hola amigos, ETORO. Virgin Galactic will ever fly. Will Virgin Galactic ever fly? Is that what you're saying? I believe so, yeah. Congratulations on your profits, for your profits. Thank you, ETORO. Thank you. Can we look at MSTR? Of course we can. I thought you don't have shoes. Slippers, look, these things. Look. These are my slippers, look. Slippers. I had them for Christmas. I'll tell you the story, shall I? Christmas, I had. This is how tight I am, right? I don't spend money on myself. I just invest, right? I had a pair of slippers that I've been wearing around the house for about a year, with a hole in the bottom, and I refused to replace them because I had in my Christmas watch list a pair of slippers, and so I waited till Christmas. I waited. I walked around with holes in my shoes for a year. And I thought, well, so I'm only in the studio talking to you. You don't even see my slippers, do you? But yeah, so I waited, and then I ended up from my mum with a really nice pair of slippers. Yeah, these probably, I say for slippers, I mean, I didn't buy them. My mother-in-law did. For slippers, they probably are expensive, actually, because slippers, I normally spend like $5. These are probably about $40. So yeah, but then they've got to last 8 times as long, right? Anyway, there we go. I thought you don't have shoes. I don't. They're slippers. Right. MSTR. Let's do it. Let's just run through the stocks first of all. We've got the S&P up to date. Now, you could argue, why am I not taking profits off the S&P? I am considering I should do that as well. I think I'm constantly learning, constantly adjusting my strategies. I'm thinking now. Today you did Tesla and Virgin Galactic. Why not take profits in every stock? Why not sell one share of everything? Why not share? I mean, look, we're up today 1.34. That isn't going to keep going and going and going and just straight line. And even if it is, you've got 41 shares of it. Does it matter? Sell one. You've got some bank, $379, and you're not paying any taxes on it anyway because it's in your Roth IRA. And at some point later on today, some point tomorrow, we're going to get a 1% drop. We're bound to. There could even be a big crash coming. I don't know. And then buy it back again. But, I'm not greedy. Just making money. Virgin Galactic. We're going to come to your stock in a second, Ali. Virgin Orbit. Ooh. Look at that. That's a bit of a surprise. That's a 14% swing. Virgin Orbit, a 14% swing today. Well. But let's just get one thing straight. 6 cents to 7 cents. It's a 14% swing. It's gone up 1 cent. Any other company, you wouldn't even notice it. But Virgin Orbit, it's gone up 14%. Been scalping Vorb all day. Congratulations. What is that all about? I'll come to your stock in a minute. I haven't forgotten. What are your thoughts on retail sales impact on Apple and Tesla? Daryl, I'm just answering another member's question at the moment. If you'd like priority and you want to have all your questions answered, videos made, run polls, over 20 perks and benefits, consider being a member. You will see 95% of our live viewers are members. The highest engagement rate of any channel on YouTube. Officially, we have 95% live viewers members. Become a member, and I will do, you'll get 20 times back what you put in. Ask anyone. I will come back to you if I've got time. Dead cat dribble, yeah, says Vorb. Says Eric B. I agree. I wouldn't mess around with it. Make money somewhere else. Why don't you sell all your stocks and go 50 grand YOLO and buy space? If you go, you'll be rich. Andrew Tronics, that would be the most ridiculous, unthought out, unbalanced FOMO. No, that would be the most silliest thing I could possibly do, Andrew. I certainly don't want to do that. Look, I want consistent growth. With no stress, no drama, happiness, health, wealth, all of that. Not get rich quick schemes in 5 minutes and lose it all. That would be pointless. I've got no reason to do that. Apple up 3.18%. 13% now. Whew. Hell. There you go. Best company, one of the best company in the world, probably. Amazon, probably the second or third best company in the world. Up 8% now. McDonald's, oh my God. Trying to buy McDonald's is just a flipping joke. It just goes straight up. Yeah, but we got earnings season next week. All this will come crashing down. So let's enjoy it. Take some profits along the line. But there you go. J&J, 1.13. We're getting a rally into the close like we've been rallying all day. I'm still going to come back to you, Ali. I haven't forgotten you. Microsoft, and I'm finishing your mug today, along with Mike's. I've got so many things I have to get done, and call me as well because I want to show you what's here. You know what I'm talking about. It's a little surprise for everybody. You'll see it soon. Next Era Energy up 0.6. Enphase Energy, Bitcoin today up 1.1. Make more money today than any other thing. Bitcoin doing great, but I'm making much more money on stocks today, and I tend to do that as well. Overall, make more money on stocks than crypto, generally speaking. Tilray 246, the Germany thing had no reflection on the stock whatsoever. I said it wouldn't, but it's already priced in. Robinhood, a lot of hopery on the channel. Mohammed Kahine said it would go up, and I said I don't think it will. It's already priced in, and it didn't. People get very excited about the stocks, and excitement is great, but excitement doesn't pay the bills, does it? When Churchy comes in, I want to speak to him. There's something I want to say to Churchy. Let me come back to my questions now then. What do you think about Zim? David Santiago. Again, I'm focusing on my members at the moment. If you'd like to become a member, I will review the stock, do a back test for you, back test the portfolio to the S&P. review it, go in deep. You can become a member just for a couple of bucks, and I'll do that for you if you want me to. But right now I'm focusing on the members. What are your thoughts on retail sales impact on Apple and Tesla? Well, there is an impact. Oh, I've got to do Sensei's first. I apologize, Sensei. I made enough in. Where is Sensei's request? I will come back to you, Daryl. I've got an answer for that. MSTR. Stephen Lewandowski. I'm so glad you are here. I've got to talk to you. I cannot believe we got confused yesterday. And you might know what I'm talking about. I will come to you in a second. MSTR. Right, I'm doing a review here for MicroStrategy. Oh, I forgot what it was. Of course, MicroStrategy. Forgot what that ticker was there for a minute. Of course, they're up today. They are one of the biggest holders of Bitcoin, so there's no surprise there. Michael Saylor, of course. No one understands a word he says, but it sounds good. I've invited Michael Saylor and Craig Wright on my show. Craig Wright has accepted. I just haven't quite got the balance right yet with the way I want it to be. But Craig Wright, Satoshi Nakamoto, has said he would come on the show. I also want Michael Saylor on the show, Elon Musk and Sir Richard Branson. They've all got invitations, and the only one that's actually said they would come on is Dr. Craig Wright so far. Anyway, MicroStrategy up 5.51. Look at MSTR, looking very nice. I don't believe you want me to do a full review on it, though, do you? Or do you? This is MicroStrategy. Of course, it's doing well because its biggest part is Bitcoin. I mean, in fact, that looks like a Bitcoin chart, doesn't it? A little bit. You'd expect that. It's a growth stock, of course. Michael Saylor's been around since 1989. Of course, it's all about Bitcoin, not just Bitcoin, but they hold more Bitcoin than anyone, I believe. Let me come down. I want to answer this question now. Daryl asked, what's my thoughts on the retail impact on Apple and Tesla? Well, of course, look, we're going to go into a recession, which means, that means people are going to struggle to buy an iPhone. That means people are going to struggle buying a Tesla. However, I have no fear of Tesla and Apple in a recession. And the reason why, it's very simple. Their margins are better than their competitors. Their competitors will go bust. Like Ford, for example, is continually losing money on its sales. Rivian loses money. Lucid loses money on their sales. Eventually, they'll go bankrupt, okay? Doesn't matter how good you think the car is and so on. Eventually, it will. Whereas Apple have great margins, as do Tesla. Tesla has one of the greatest margins of any company, let alone any car company. Now with the new incentives that Tesla are going to get, above others, actually, for the very first time, because of their prices and so on and so forth, they're going to benefit again. They're going to put another nail in the coffin for the competition. So it's a proven fact that during recession, during downturn, I've never seen somebody who's unemployed, who has no income at all, not drinking down the pub or not having a cigarette. People will still spend on things they really want. So even if you're unemployed and you have no money at all, I've never seen anybody who's unemployed on the dole who smokes, who stops smoking or stops going to the pub. I still see it. So like that, people will always have an iPhone. There's the whole ecosystem around iPhone is so entrenched that people will always find a way to buy a new iPhone. So no matter how poor they are, they'll go without eating. And people they'll go without eating healthily to get an iPhone. So because Apple will get some downturn, their profit and their margins are so good, they will beat the competition. Number one. And Tesla is the same. Tesla's strength now is bringing out what will be the Model 2, I believe, which will be like a $19,000 car. And that is cheaper than the average gas or petrol ICE internal combustion engine car. So again, it beats everybody. And that is like being McDonald's. McDonald's is never going anywhere because people can always afford a McDonald's. And that's it. So no impact whatsoever, Daryl. So I continue to invest with Apple and I continue to invest with Tesla. Let's move on to our next question. Can you look at SGML for potential inverse head and shoulders? Space Ape. I can, but again, it's a feature for members. If you want me to review a stock and backtest portfolio, I can go into all the deep dive with the numbers, but it's a members perk. I have to focus on the members first. Hi, everyone. So, Stephen Lewandowski, all the family, all the members, can you remember last night we were all having fun with Stephen Lewandowski and we were all, you remember when he came in the after hours when we'd finished the show and we were saying, we were having a laugh. We were having a really good laugh last night. Thank you very much, those of you that are tapping the like button. That really helps the channel, by the way. Someone's giving me some love there. Thank you for that. Do you remember? Do you remember that we were all taking the mick because he came in and he said, "I've just bought an iPhone and an iPhone case and a whatever," and we're all going, "Yeah, all right. Well, Leah's been in the supermarket and bought some bread." He never once let up and told us what exactly he meant. He never let up, unless I'm wrong. I might be wrong, because this happened, and I don't know if this was Stephen Lewandowski. You know, he said he bought an iPhone case, and we're all laughing, thinking, yeah, right, okay. Well, I bought some bread today. I think this was him in Discord, because when someone buys some merchandise, it shows up in Discord. Stephen Lewandowski, was this you, or was it a complete coincidence that you bought the Martyn Lucas Crystal Ball iPhone case? Is that what you were talking about, and you were letting us all have a go at you and have a laugh at you? And in reality, what you was doing was buying the iPhone case. Was that you? Now, it may be a coincidence. But I'm assuming that was actually you, was it? Anyway, let's see if he responds to that. Because when someone buys merchandise, it appears in the Discord. So I think that was you. Of course, it might not be. I might be guessing. Let's see what he says to that. Sailor. Space 8. What about Sailor? Don't call him Satoshi, please. Only reason he said it yes is because he's a scammer. Hey, Martin, it's been a while. Here he is, Caden Youngquist. How are you, mate? Lovely to have you here. Caden Youngquist, our youngest investor. Yes, it was you. You did buy it. Unbelievable. So there you go. We're all having a laugh. Why didn't you say anything? We're all having a laugh at you going, oh, yeah, all right, you've been to the supermarket. He bought the iPhone case, and he never let up once. He let us rip him to bits. Anyway, Caden Youngquist, lovely to have you here. Caden, and anybody new, you've missed two big things recently. We've got another sponsor to our channel. It's the person that built the app for the navigation for Virgin Orbit. They are now sponsoring our channel. How very cool is that? They came in today, Aviation Apps. They did the app for Virgin Orbit's navigation. They are now sponsoring our channel. Just gets better every day, right? Just gets better every day. Anyway, for those of you, for Caden, you've missed this, we're giving away a $1,000 value prize. Yep, you heard me right. A $1,000 value prize. 15 hours of one-on-one technical charts. reading with Ed Nevius, training which he has paid for. And at the end, he's going to give you a $100 cash prize. You can enter for free. It's free to enter, free for all. One ticket is all you need to win. However, if you want more tickets, go to the link, martynlucas.com/giveaway. There's the competition. Every day we release more tickets. There are 22 ways currently to win. And if any of these numbers are not blue ticks, they are opportunities for you to claim more tickets. We are now at 595 tickets. And remember, just like the lottery, you only need one ticket to win. Okay, but you can increase your chances if you want. And if you don't want the $100 prize and you don't want the training, you can donate it to somebody else who would love it. Some people here really, really want to win it. It's our best ever prize. And I'm currently in conversation with some big sponsors coming onto our channel, and we're going to get some really exciting prizes, bigger and bigger and bigger as we grow into the future, and we're growing very, very quickly now. All right, Caden, lovely to have you here. Right, how much money you add to your stocks every month on average? Well, I will answer that very, very openly and honestly for you, and I will show you as I do it, Andrew Tronics, and I'm going to surprise you. I'm going to surprise you. How much do you think I add a week or a month? How much do you think I add? I started with $5,000. There's my portfolio. There's my Roth IRA. And there's my balance. It's an all-time record. Yesterday was 51.4. Today is 51.8. Every day I aim to make $200. And we're exceeding that nearly every day. Consistently. This is my year to date, up 9.69. We're consistently making money without really any stress. In fact, there is no stress at all, no drama. How much do you think I invest? But they can switch to a cheaper Android phone. They can, but they won't. They can, but they won't. Why spend $1,000 when you can get a nice phone for $200? Because they won't. Apple users will not do that, 100%. I've no desire for an iPhone. No, but half the world do. Bread and butter. Eric B. I know what Stephen bought. Yes, it was him. And a signed card. Oh, you got a signed card as well. Too funny. Oh, wow, says Caden Youngquist. Yep, the people that made the app for Virgin Orbit are now sponsoring my channel. I can't believe it. So exciting. I've invited Elon Musk, Sir Richard Branson, Satoshi Nakamoto, Craig Wright, and Michael Saylor onto my show, and one of those has accepted already. I can go without eating for that iPhone case. There you go. I bet you can. Depositing on average $2,500 a month, I would say. No, not right. All stocks on a massive rally. 1,000. No. I am putting into my portfolio and have been doing it now for a month. A month ago, it was set to $1 a week into my Roth and $1 a week into my brokerage account. $1. And then a week later, it went to $2 into my Roth and $2 into my brokerage account. And then this week, the fourth week, it went to $8 into my brokerage account a week. And, $4 a week, I beg your pardon. $4 a week into my brokerage and nothing into my Roth IRA because my Roth IRA is maxed out. That's it. I believe the biggest investment you make is in yourself. I cancelled all my gigs, so I don't earn any money doing gigs anymore. I live on YouTube, which is going up every day. Until recently, it was just a few bucks a day. Now it's going up, and that's what pays the bills. But I don't hold the money in the bank anymore. It's right there in front of you, right there. That is all the cash in the world I have. That's my bank account. I don't use the Bank of America anymore. I've got about $150 in my Bank of America. That's it. Because they pay me no money, they loan out my money, and they don't pay me anything. So I use Robinhood as my bank. They have 1.5 million. It's going to 2 million soon. FDIC insurance. So I've got all the protection I need. and they don't provide that insurance. The banks where they put the money. The funny thing is, they put the money with Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and Chase, where I already was earning nothing. But because Robinhood have a better deal, I earn on their account. Pretty good, right? So there's all my cash. So all I'm putting in is $4 a week. And what I'm doing is I'm scalp trading over and over again, but I'm also earning 4.4% on my uninvested cash. I'm also earning 1% on my stock lending. So that's how my account is going up. And as of yesterday, Robinhood upgraded my account for $250,000 instant deposit. Of course, I can't use it. Well, I can use it if I had $250,000 in my bank, but they give me $250,000 now instant deposit. Why? Because one, I'm a gold member and I've got $50,000 in my account and I've got a perfect credit score. That's why. And I've got a perfect credit score, not because I've got any money. I've got less money than anybody here, but I just know how to manage my credit. Okay, so that's why I've got that. So there's your answer. And there it is, 51,854. So all I'm putting in is currently $4 a week. Now, every third week, I analyze that. I look at my YouTube income. And if I see it going up by another 1 or 2%, I know I can manage my bills. I will increase it. And I'm trying to double it every couple of weeks. So I'm hoping in a couple of weeks, $4 a week can become $8 a week. And it will just go into the buying power to earn 4.4% plus stock lending of 1% and only be used if a stock goes to an all-time low on a crash. And we've got crashes coming up in the earnings in a couple of weeks' time. And we're covering all the earnings live on the show. Let's have a look. So you were all way off. I make money from money. Now, LOL, I thought Amal only did the one size. Amal, what ML did the one size? George Semaine, what was that? George, you just said something funny on Twitter, didn't you? Is that what that's about? George Semaine, there was something that George did. My brain's gone. What was it he just did a minute ago? Here we go. Hang on. I'm sure I saw a George Semaine comment. Where did I see that? Oh, yeah. Use your digit if you dig. No, where did I see it? Oh, yeah. I'm 53. I've got a cup of tea. I'm boldy and making money. If you like what you see, then talk to me and give us a thumbs up, likey. And Martin, you have to say it 6 times a day on every show. Brilliant. What is your credit score? You can check on ClearScore. My credit score is 999 in the UK on Experian. And in the US, I think it's 820, something like that. So it's a perfect credit score in the UK, and it's near perfect. Anything above 800 is perfect in the US as well, but 850 is the maximum. I've got ClearScore. Let me go and have a look. I've not used it for ages. Let me have a look. I think I've got ClearScore. Where is it? ClearScore. Did I keep that on my phone? Clear. Oh no, it's not. I haven't got the app anymore. ClearScore. Let's have a look. I have got an account with them. I did it before. Clear, C-L-E-A. ClearScore. ClearScore. Let's have a little look. Log in. I'm sure I've got an account with these people. Looks like I do. Remember me. Yeah, remember me on the browser. Yeah, remember me. We certainly want that. Let's have a look. I'm just logging into ClearScore. Save password, yeah. Your credit score is changing. The new ClearScore is here. Oh, all right. Well, what does that mean? Okay. Well, just give me my score. Okay, click here. Okay. So here's my credit score. It's gone down since I last checked. I haven't checked this for a while. Let's have a look. This is my credit score in the UK, 871. So it's not 999 like it used to be. It's come down a bit. That's still soaring high. That's still excellent. So yeah, there you go. There's my credit score. I wonder why it's come down. I wonder what's going on there. Anyway, that'll do. I've shown you anyway. Okay, so it's come down a little bit from where it was. It used to be 999. I've not checked it for about a year. But anyway, but mine's 866. Mine's 867. Having debt is irrelevant. It doesn't matter how much debt you have. It's what the percentage of your available debt is used. You can have $1 million of debt. It doesn't matter. If you've got 100 million credit availability, if you're using less than 5% of your revolving credit, 871 is very good. Yes, it is. And my credit score in America is higher. I think my credit score is 820, 830, something like that. Anyway, out of 850. The reason why my account has probably dropped, it was 999 a few months ago, is because in the UK, of course, I don't use any credit anymore, and there's no revolving history. And if I just use my credit card once a month to pay for something, I don't know, pay the council tax or something with my credit card, then it would probably improve. You're using 40% of your available credit, 867, but I have debt. I'm using 40%. Are you using 40% of one credit card or all your credit? Now, when you talk about credit, that will include your mortgage, your car loan, the available credit to you. If they've given you, or don't forget, you could be associated with a partner. If you've been given like a car loan, say of a $20,000 car loan, and you've paid it down to say $1,000, you've still got $20,000 of credit available. And you may have a mortgage where they've lent you 100 grand and you've paid off 90. So you have 90. So you have 90 grand available. So when you say available credit, you don't? I'm pretty sure that you don't mean just credit. No mortgage or car loan, no legal partner. Okay, so you're using 40% of your credit, which is very high. So I would expect you have had to have a lower credit than that. The only reason why you've probably got such a good score as that, because anything above 800 is fantastic. The only reason why you've got that is everything else is probably perfect. You've probably got history. Look what's happening here with Virgin Orbit. Can anyone explain this to me? Virgin Orbit. I mean, it looks dramatic because it's going. That's a 16%. That's a 24% swing today, but it's literally 1 cent. It's 1.5 cents, but pretty wild, right? I just pay minimum payment all the time. No mortgage or car loan or legal partner. I just pay the minimum payment all the time. I would never suggest paying the minimum payment all the time because the amount of interest you're paying on a credit card, that doesn't make any sense. Why would you just pay the minimum? If you're making money on the stock market, you should clear your credit card first because you're paying more money on your credit card than you are with your than the money you're making. Surely you're paying, what, 24% if you're only making the minimum payment? Maybe 25, 26, I don't know. Something like that. There's no point. There's no point beyond the stock market if you're making minimum payments on your credit cards. That doesn't make any sense. Anyway, moving on. So there we go. I was talking about Stephen Lewandowski earlier, and we've found out what was going on there. Andrew Tronic, yes, it does quite significantly. Do Do war in Ukraine affect the stocks? Yes, they do. For two reasons. Well, a couple of reasons, Andrew Tronics. You're asking the question, does the war in Ukraine affect the stocks? Well, it affects the stocks when it comes to instability. The stock market trades on certainty. The stock market is all about knowing where we're going. Think about it. Big money, institutions, and I myself the same. When I invest, I want to know where the world is going. I don't care where the world is today. I want to know where it's going in 6 months, a year from now, where I see the projection of my business, the world, so on and so forth, into the future. So a war in Europe is destabilizing that projection. There's uncertainty. And the markets don't like uncertainty. It's the golden rule of the stock market. They don't like uncertainty. So that's the first thing. And we live in a world now, we have a global economy, so it affects the whole world. When America sneezes, Europe gets a cold. You may have heard that phrase before. So that's the first thing. Second thing is, if we've got a war in Europe which involves Russia supply, or did at one point, most of Europe with their gas. Hence why we have an energy crisis, because when we restricted the gas, all the prices went up, blah, 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 which then gets passed on to business because businesses, electricity, gas goes up, so the cost goes up, it creates inflation. Also, we get a supply issue. You may have heard the phrase that Ukraine is the food basket of Europe. It's where a lot of the wheat comes from. A wheat is a commodity. Certain assets are labeled a commodity, and wheat is a commodity. Wheat goes into lots of different products. So if wheat is not coming out of Ukraine, it has to be sourced somewhere else. The price goes up, inflation goes up, people need more wages, it spirals, and here we are with today. So yes, the war in Ukraine does affect the stocks. And when the war is over, the stock market will go up 20% in a day. That's why I'm always invested in the stock market. I'm always ready to take profits, and I'm always ready for a pump. And I'm also always ready for the prices to go down, take a profit as I go, and buy the dip. And when I say buy the dip, I don't mean buy 1%, I mean buy 20% dip. Okay? So yes, the war does affect the stocks. How do you know you have less money than anybody here? Well, because I live on about $5 a day and I have no hobbies. I go nowhere. I have no car. I spend no money on smoking, drinking, going out. I live on nothing because I paid. I mean, my net worth is probably $1 million. My net worth is probably $1 million with my home, my cash, my assets, whatever. It's probably $1 million. But I'm on about income. I am pretty certain very few people live on less than $5 a day. You couldn't live on it. The reason I can live on it is because I've already done the groundwork and paid off my house, sold my car. My house runs for free. It's on solar. This studio runs for free. It's on solar. And I spend no money. I spend nothing. You know, I literally live in this studio every day talking to you. And I invest every penny I have. Now, it's not how much money you earn, it's what you do with it. If you have $5 a day, and currently I'm bringing in $4 a week, I might be able to do a bit more, but not much more because I want to have a steady growth. When I can afford to double it, I'll do it again. But I always want 3 to 6 months of money to pay the bills. Right? I've always got enough money to pay the bills, but I have like literally pennies to pay the bills because everything has been paid off. So, I can live on pennies. All right. No more. Let's read some comments. I use it for gas and pay it off every month. I use credit for everything. I don't ever use a debit card. No point. Never use cash. No point. Use somebody else's money. You've got all the security of using a credit card, and you earn 3 or 4%, depending on what credit card you've got, cash back. So why wouldn't you? And it improves your credit as well. 0% credit card. Amex is issued though. Need to make money to pay that off. 0% credit card. Amex is an issue though. need to pay money, pay that off. Yeah. Well, you've got a 0% credit card. So that's enabling you. That's giving you a false sense of security. I don't like that. I've known a lot of people do that. Well, I can pay this off in 5 years, interest-free credit. I don't like it. I don't like doing that because circumstances change. Your outlook on life will change. Things go wrong, and then suddenly that 0% finance comes to the end, and now you've got to pay off 30% at the end because they lump the whole thing on. And that happens all the time. And if you don't think it happens all the time, ask yourself, it's not free money at all. No such thing as free money. Do you know why they give 0% finance? Because statistically, you and other people like you don't make that final payment and then they sting you for the whole lot. They wouldn't do it otherwise. The bank isn't being nice. The bank does it because they know most people don't actually meet it, and at the end, because they've had free money for 6 months, they've spent it on something else, they can't pay it off, and they stuff them for the whole lot. And that is why it exists. They're not being nice or offering you a great deal. They know statistically the majority of people will fail to pay it off and then have to pay the whole lot anyway. So I don't believe in 0% finance. I don't believe in it. I believe in having no debt and then investing with your money that's left over. I would rather invest $1 that's my own than have a 10 grand to invest and everything else is borrowed. It makes no sense. If you want to be fully live, put Martyn on 2 speed and wait until it goes to normal speed. If you are behind the stream, all you've got to do, you could go 2 times, but I think there's a better way of doing it. Look, right below the stream, see the live button is grey. All you got to do is press that. It turns red, and now you're live. Live in the studio is the little red light. Right, turn the red light on. A bit like this. Ready? Hang on, can you see it? Live in the studio means on air. Look, there you go. I'm live on air. That's my smoke machine. I'm already live, right? But there you go. Red light on, red light off. That's a foot switch, by the way. That's turning my smoke on and off. Anyway, so there you go. So I strongly recommend you don't have any debt. But that's just me. All right. Martyn, what stocks do you have in your portfolio, if you don't mind me asking? Not at all. Fatso talk stocks. Not in 20 seconds. No, in 20 seconds more live. Not sure what you mean there, Sensei. You'd like to see my full portfolio? If I get a few seconds, I will share that with you. If you become a member of my channel, you get many, many perks. You get 20 times back what you put on. I get everyone to subscribe to your YouTube channel. I follow your social media. We have cash giveaways. We have many, many perks that you get as a member. If I get chance, I will come back to you on that question, but I'll gladly share my entire portfolio with you. Okay. Let's go and look at the portfolio now. We've got 10 minutes to go. And we're at 38 now. Consistently making money. There we go. All-time records again. And we're at 51,866. What about a student loan? Should I be paying that off as well before I start investing? Well, that's a difficult question, isn't it? Because I'm imagining you're going to say to me that your student loan is going to take you 10 years to pay off. A student loan is a difficult one. Because I've got to be careful how I answer that, because I have a very strong view about student loans in the first place. But I don't believe in offering advice that is counterproductive and unavoidable. So I don't want to talk about that. That's not going to be helpful to you. If you've got a student loan, Well, I'm trying to think of the best way to put that answer. Because student loans, in my experience, limited experience of that, having spoken to students who have student loans, they tell me they're not going to be out of debt for like 20 years. And if that's the case, that's stunting your growth. I would either work to pay off the loan, or I would... some of you are going to think it's immoral, but declare bankruptcy. And the reason why I say that is because after 1 year you're done with it. Even though you're regarded as a bankrupt for 6 years, it's only on your record for 1 year. It only affects your life for 1 year. If I'm looking at a loan, I mean, okay, I'll say it like this. I would never have got into debt in the first place. But if you are in debt and you decided to take that route, and now you're telling me it takes 20 years to pay off a loan, that's unacceptable, because you're wasting 20 years. I would do what I needed to do to get rid of that loan, because sticking with a loan for 20 years is just stunting my growth. I couldn't have that round my neck for 20 years. It wouldn't make any sense to me. If you can work your way out of it in 2 years and have a plan. Remember that other guy on the show who was unemployed, and he had thousands of dollars of debt, and I set out a plan for him, and he got out of debt in 6 months. So you can get out of debt with minimum money. If you can have a plan and get out of debt within 2 years, then fine. But if it's going to take you 20 years to pay off a student debt, I think you need to be more drastic and take different measures, which I think some of you will think is immoral. But you've got to look at it as a business, and looking at it, spending 20 years paying off a student loan, to me, doesn't make any sense. Student loans in UK get deducted automatically from your salary, but I can't speak for other countries. Depends on his net income, maybe. I don't understand how much you can spend on food with $5 per day. I don't have to get the food. Me and my wife, we have our own separate finances, okay? I have my house. I bought my house. She owns this house, okay? She pays her bills. I pay my bills. I am, because I bought the house in England and I pay my own bills, I'm very fortunate that my wife covers the food bill. I don't have to pay my food. I do all the takeaways, like McDonald's and stuff like that, but my wife buys the general food. Because she earns a lot more money than me. My wife has a full-time job. She has a really good job. She buys the food. So I pay my own electric, my council tax, my house insurance, my phone, my internet, my own clothes, everything. The only thing I don't pay is the food. She pays the food bill. She earns 100 times more than me. So yes, that's how that works. Let's have a little look. MSK, yes, they do, but it's still debt. And Martin's saying I should have no debt before investing. Yeah, I do. I do believe you should have no debt before you invest. Absolutely. I don't think investing is a way to get out of debt. I think people who invest, I mean, you tell me, Ali. You tell me. And I know the answer. If you've got a student loan, which you do have, you are trying to invest to make money to clear your debt, obviously. That's not a question. That's an obvious statement, right? Because of the debt you've got, have you, and I know the answer because you've already told me, have you entered into trades and investments that are higher risk to try to make money back quicker to pay off your loans? Have you done that? And I think you know the answer. You have. And sometimes you've been successful and sometimes you haven't. 90% of day traders, particularly high-risk day traders, lose. You know it and I know it. You've told me. You have said to me, live on the show, that I want to start, you've said that you want to start doing less risky trades. And that is exactly, and you know how to do that because you're doing that for me on the $1,000 to $10,000 challenge. And my $1,000, $10,000 challenge is going straight up. You're doing a great job. You know exactly how to read charts, exactly how to be successful. You're doing it all the time. You're doing it with my money. You're not doing it with yours because you're taking higher risks. So it's great if you win, but how many times do you lose? So I don't think you should ever trade while you have debt because you take much, much greater risks. And I don't think those risks make sense. Student loan is $60,000. Oh my bloody God. Well, okay. I would not be able to pay that back. Looking at, if I own $60,000, like you are saying, I would not look at it and go, right, I can make it on crypto. Your biggest thing is crypto, right? Extremely high risk. You know it. We all know it. You know it, and we all know it, that crypto is the highest risk thing. Look at this. Oh, my God. Look at this. What the heck is happening with Virgin Orbit? It's about to be delisted in 4 minutes. Have you ever seen anything like it? I can't buy it on Robinhood. It's just crazy. It's just, I don't know what's going on with that. I'm not touching it. Anyway, so you are doing the riskiest, most difficult investments there are. You're not doing J&J, are you? You're not doing the S&P 500. You're doing crypto, and you're doing it to pay off a $60,000 loan. When I say it to you like that, I'm assuming, I don't know, because you're a very smart guy. I'm assuming when I say that to you and you hear those words back to you, you probably think, yeah. The highest risk thing you can do is crypto. Agreed. I think we all agree. And you're doing it to pay off a loan for 60 grand. And you're a smart guy, so I know you can understand what I'm saying. That to me is like going into a casino and flicking and flicking the dice for red or black. That wouldn't suit me at all. If I was you, if I was in your position, first of all, I wouldn't be in that position because I wouldn't borrow 60 grand. Because I can't pay it back. I don't care how you wrap it up. I couldn't do it. If I am in that situation and I look at it and go, I am going to work and I can pay off 60 grand in 2 years. I will work my arse off. I will work 20 hours a day. I will eat bread and cheese to pay off my 60 grand. I won't go to the pub. I won't have a phone. I won't have anything. I won't buy any Christmas presents, you name it. And I will get out of debt in 2 years. Then fine. Work your arse off, eat bread and cheese, go nowhere, spend nothing, sell everything you've got, sell your phone, pay it off. 2 years. If you can't do it in 2 years, guaranteed on the money that you've got from your job, that's it. Draw a line. Declare bankruptcy. I know some of you are going to go, that's immoral. Oh, I wouldn't do that. It's the right thing to do. Businesses do it all the time. Virgin Orbit are doing it. Richard Branson does it. Everyone you know does it who makes money. You can't pay. How do you pay off 60 grand? Trying to make money on the stock market? No, that's not a good idea. Pay loans and save money. Pay loans and save money. Invest both at the same time, Stephen Lewandowski says. I don't agree if you own 60 grand and you're a student and you've got minimum income. I don't think that's a good idea. Can't bankrupt a student loan. Are you sure about that? Yeah, I didn't think so either, Nitz. I don't know. I think you can. Bloody shocking state UK is in, making students pay. I'm 53 and my degree was free. Yeah, it's disgusting. I agree with you. How is anyone supposed to? How can Ali pay off? I mean, that's ridiculous. $60,000 to provide us the next generation of qualified professionals. It's insane. No, if you have a solid plan that makes a return on investment that beats the interest you pay on student loans, then go for it. Okay? If you have a solid plan that makes a return on investment that beats the interest you pay on a student loan, then go for it. I'm here, says Churchy. Good. I got to ask you a question, Churchy. We're watching Virgin Orbit do something very, very weird right now. It's up 60%. Who is in Virgin Orbit right now? Ali, how old are you? If I do 10 trades, 5th of May, and win, but the wins produce more money than the losses, hence me spending 35 grand a year on rent. See, what the hell are you doing there? Why are you spending 35 grand a year in rent? Why are you spending 35 grand a year in rent? You're giving your money to somebody else to buy their house. That's like fleecing. Leasing, I call it. If you lease a car, you're being fleeced. When you lease a car from the garage, what you're actually doing is paying for the garage's depreciation on the car. So as the car goes down in value, you are paying the garage that you're leasing the car from, the depreciation. So they're making money on a depreciating liability. The worst thing you could ever do is lease a car. The worst thing you could ever do. And if you are renting for 35 grand a year, live in a tent. I am not joking. I've lived in a tent. When I left home, my first home was a caravan on a holiday park. And then I bought the caravan and stuck it on some wasteland and lived for nothing. And then I bought my first house. I lived in a caravan with a little awning, which is basically a tent, for the first couple of years, with a wife and 2 children and a dog. So you can do it. Don't pay 35 grand a year rent. I'd rather get assets than pay back low interest debt. When you say you'd rather get assets, you're spending 35 grand. If you're buying land, why don't you live in a tent on the land? I have no idea what's going on here with Virgin Orbit. Churchy, there's something I wanted to say. Churchy, there was something that you did. You gave me the idea to do something. Yes, that was it. Churchy, I wanted to credit you with this. You know, you said to me, can you do subtitles under all your videos? We now do subtitles under all the videos. Because of you, I found out how to turn it on for every video, because you said about you wanted subtitles. Every single video now has a title, description, and subtitles in English, and also in 13 other languages for the title and the description. The subtitles in the 13 languages come after the video is processed. Videos I make, I process them before I upload them. Live videos, it takes about 1 or 2 days before they come. But because of you and you suggesting subtitles, that's how I've now managed to go out in 13 different languages to people around the world. And that's why we have people from Korea and Italy, France, Germany. These are the countries I go out in. Arabic, Chinese, Dutch, French, German, Hindi, which is Indian, Hindi, Italian, Japanese, Korean, Russian, Spanish, and Turkish and English. So yeah, 13 languages. That's because of you. I just wanted you to know that was because of you that's happened. My mistake was in 2021. You can't look back though. You've got to deal with it now. It's never a mistake. Mistakes are always beneficial because you learn from mistakes. You learn nothing from success. So it wasn't a mistake. It was an opportunity for you to learn. See it as an opportunity. When I had 100 grand and didn't pay off debt, I thought markets would keep going up, and lots did. Big lesson. Yes, what a trap. Virgin Orbit, it's about to be delisted. The bell's just gone. I have no idea what's going on with people. I don't know why people are buying this. I have no idea why anyone's buying Virgin Orbit. It's about to be delisted. Anyway, possible to pay off 60 grand 2 years. It's possible to pay off 60 grand 2 years unless you make above that. So impossible. Yes, I couldn't pay off 60 grand in 2 years. No way. I know how that feels. That happened to me. Impossible. Yes, that's right. I do not have a job. Okay. So you make money from trading like me. Okay. No Unity Glide today. I know. It's got nothing to do with weather conditions, M4TD. It was never going to happen. There was never any confirmation. And this is one thing I tell people when they come on the show and they make statements. Everyone notices what you say, and I take note of everything. Everything's recorded, everything, whatever. It's why I say, and every day I can't verify the information, because there are people listening to every word I say, and they're following my trades and so on and so forth. And there are people today who bought Virgin Galactic thinking it was going to fly. And I said all day long it wasn't. And I know better than anyone, because I speak to Virgin Galactic and Virgin Orbit daily. I rank #1 for the search term. I've even got the creator of the app of the Virgin Orbit's navigation sponsoring this channel. The guy who made the app for Virgin Orbit sponsoring this channel. So I know what's going on. And I'm telling you right now, Virgin Galactic, there was no confirmation of flights today. It's got nothing to do with weather conditions. Nothing at all to do with weather conditions. It was not flying today. So that's why I sold Virgin Galactic today. Look, back down to 1 again. I sold my 100 shares. I've kept my main position, but I sold it. There was no news today, and there never was going to be any news today. Leasing cars is better than paying a loan, actually. No. It's all about discipline, right? There's always another way. There's always a way. Think about it. Walk, get on a bus, get on a bike, Uber, a friend, partner. Is it really necessary? How much are you spending on a car? How much are you losing? How much are you earning? Is it better to work from home? No, I would never lease a car. I think leasing a car is ridiculous. You're giving the man at the shop you're not even buying it. You're buying it twice. You're giving him the money to lose money on it. Never, ever, ever fleece a car. It's the worst thing you can do. Why are you paying 35 grand paying someone else's mortgage, Ali? Yeah, why are you paying 35 grand in rent? I want to know why that is. Very good advice. I totally agree with you. David Galea. Thank you, David. We've got a guest here just come on in. Where are you from, David? What part of the world you're from? What's your native language? I can translate what I'm saying to you in 13 languages. I'm buying a mobile home. Very nice. Let me just tell you the secret for anyone making money, right? If you get up tomorrow morning and you decide that I want to be a burger business, I want to sell burgers. I want to sell burgers. All right, I'm going to have a really nice van, drive around selling burgers. Okay, it's fun to buy the van. It's fun to dress it all up. That's the fun part. The hard part is actually making the burgers. So if you have $10 and all you need is $10 to start a business, all you need is $10. Get $10, get a piece of meat, stick it on a little barbecue, make it, take it next door to your neighbor and say, I've just made this, I'm setting up a business. Do you want to buy my first burger? I bet you any money you like, your next door neighbor will go, yeah, of course I will. They'll buy it off you. It costs you $10, sell it for 12. You've just made $2 profit. Take the $12, you've now got $12 now, and buy something that you can immediately turn into a profit. Buy 2 pieces of meat, because you can now get a discount because you're now buying 2 pieces of meat. Make 2 pieces of meat and go to your next door neighbor on the other side and sell another burger. You've now got another sale, but this time you've made more profit. You've instantly improved your margins. You're doing the hard work. You're actually making a profit. You're actually bringing money in, right? What some people will do is they will go to the bank to raise some money, because they want to buy the van. They're going straight to 20 grand. Spend 20 grand, interest, blah, blah, blah. No. Sell the burger to your neighbor. Make some profit. Keep doing that. Move down the street and then borrow your neighbor's bike. Little cycle bike for free. Borrow one. Find one on a skip. Ride around the neighborhood on your little bike. Everybody will love it. They'll think you're hardworking and committed. Have a joke. Have a laugh. Look at me, the guy on my little push bike. Sell all the neighbors a burger. You've now just made $1,000. Now you can buy yourself your first capital investment. Maybe something to reduce the cost. Maybe a little portable kitchen. A little portable cooker. Keep doing that. You only need $10 to become McDonald's. That's all you need. If you jump to I want to buy the van, I want sign written van, I want t-shirts and hats that match. You're already spending money before you've proved the concept. Make money, do the hard work, invest the profit. Anyone can become a millionaire. It's easy to make money. All my life, I found it very easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. And this is my very first time, a year and a half ago, I came into the stock market and I've learned. And I've learned quickly. And now I'm making money consistently every day. And I'm not losing any money. And I've had many businesses. And I've made mistakes. But I've learned that the best investment you make is in yourself. Invest in yourself, do the hard work, and make profit. Don't have any limit on how hard you can work, and don't have any limit on time, because the only thing you have time, and time is valuable. But if you're living and you're enjoying your life, trying to build something, then you're living the fullest of lives anyway. And if your life is over tomorrow, so what? We all live, we all die. If you die doing what you love doing, you live the fullest life anyway. Who cares if you made $1 million and bought the McDonald's? You're the guy running around on your little bike selling burgers to the neighbors. You're making money and you're having fun and you've got no stress, no drama, and you're growing steadily all the time. That would be how I would start a business. However, it helps credit to pull loans. I'm not sure what that statement was. I missed that one, Churchy. You need some type of loan to be credit worthy to own a home. You do, but you can build up credit very, very quickly and very easily on nothing. I came to America. I have a perfect credit score, and I've only been here, 7 years now. Not because I've got any money, just that I know how to use credit. That's all. If you've got $10, get a credit card, spend $8, because you know you've got the $10 to pay it off, and that's it. Don't spend anything else. Just say no. Eat nothing. Drink water. Just don't buy it. I walked around a year with with slippers with the holes in them while I was doing my first year with you, because I knew at Christmas I'd have to wait, because at Christmas my mother-in-law would buy me a pair of slippers because I put them in my Christmas list. And Leah said, "Well, why don't you just go out and buy some?" I said, "Well, if I wait until Christmas, I'll get some." So I walked around for a year with holes in my slippers. It's all right, isn't it? It's not exactly. I'm not exactly walking on glass, am I? I'm walking on a carpet. It looks a bit silly, but you couldn't see it, could you? And now, after a year, I waited. At Christmas, she bought me a nice posh pair of slippers. There you go. Yeah, but Ali and Lily and Jasmine to consider. Yes, but Ali has Lily and Jasmine. They're not going to accept a 10. They love it. I love it. That's brilliant. That is absolutely brilliant, George Semaine. You're right. You're right. He has do you remember that? Lily and Jasmine. Ali, can you send a picture of Lily and Jasmine in? Since last time I opened here, a lot of companies have failed. They have. They have failed. That's part of what goes on. Thanks, my pleasure to help. You did a great job there. MSK, the Church of Logic, I assume that this is the case in the States. That's not the case in the UK. Schools should teach real-life expenses and saving before graduating high school. I agree. It's the most important lesson there is at school, other than communication with your fellow man. VORB is now called VORB-Q because it's being delisted. This is not the same company. This is the delisted company. This is not the same company. VORB is now called VORB-Q. This is not the same company. This is not a new company, Peter. This isn't a new company. This is a delisted company. This is now just divvying up the assets. This is not a new company. You think, oh, I can buy a new company. No, that's not what's going on here. Shall we hold a wake for VORB? Yeah, great idea. Great idea. Not a bad idea at all. How much capital do you need to reliably live off of investments? Imagine it's quite a lot. Well, that depends on your how efficient you can live. I believe when I was 16 to now, start by building the foundations. Build the business that pays you the money to buy you the home, to then make the home sustainable. So solar, whatever, minimalistic. My house in England is very minimal. It's the cheapest house. It's a starter home. I've never sold it. I've never upgraded it. I've never gone, I want a bigger house. I'm important. I should have no, it's a basic little house. It's all I need. And you know the only difference between my house, a basic starter home, and Buckingham Palace? Do you know the only difference? Does anyone know? The only difference between my house, a basic starter home, and Buckingham Palace, there's only one difference. It's exactly the same house. It's exactly the same. The same air comes through the house. The same water comes out of the taps. There's just more bricks. The bricks that build Buckingham Palace are the same bricks that build my house. They're just less bricks. I've got one bedroom to sleep in. The Queen's got about 1,000. I only need one. Are people buying VORB today thinking is Virgin Galactic getting ready to fly again? I've no idea. I don't know what people are doing. I think it's silly. I don't know. People are looking at it thinking it's cheap. Why not? It's not cheap. How is it cheap? How is 10 cents for a delisted company? Robinhood. I take my hat off. Robinhood. I take my hat off. Robinhood are not allowing me to buy this stock. Why do you think that is? Because of the GameStop saga. Robinhood got slated for what happened in the GameStop saga. They are a responsible brokerage. They are saying you cannot buy a position in this company. This is being delisted. This is responsible. There are other brokerages out there that did not get the bad press that Robinhood did, that are allowing people to buy Virgin Orbit. And what is happening is people are seeing it going up, thinking, I can get rich. I can get rich for doing absolutely nothing. I don't want to go out and sell burgers to my neighbors. I don't want to build an empire. I want to go on an app on my phone or sat on the toilet, put $50 in and get rich in 5 minutes. Well, if you do that, you're a bloody idiot. Because the facts of the matter are, look at the SEC filings, look at the bank, look at the balance sheet, look at what's going on. Virgin Orbit is being listed, and I take my hat off to Robinhood, who have put that statement on their account. You can't buy it because it's being delisted. And I respect Robinhood for doing that. But the other brokerages are allowing you to buy it. More shame on you. But they don't care. They're making money from their trades. Things like eTORO, where you've got to buy a certain amount and get locked in. Then you've got to sell a certain amount to get out. Good for them. I wouldn't do it. I think it's absolutely bloody stupid. But anyway, people will do it. People will do it. And good luck to them. I would rather take my $100 that I'm going to put in there, and I'd rather just go, boom, the S&P 500. I mean, it's not rocket science, is it? But there you go. We are in the USA. Transportation is not as good as England. Well, the world's your oyster, church. I've toured 195 countries. You are one of the most privileged countries in the world, with the most privileged benefits in the world, and there are people with one leg in Africa who will achieve more than most Americans do, and most people in England, because they have to fight for their existence. You, sir, could get up tomorrow and live in any country you want. With an American passport, you can fly anywhere in the world tomorrow and start again. You could go and see Zach in Uganda and give you his address. He'll put you up for free. You can live in the jungle with Zach and all the friends in Uganda. Help them out. Build a school. They'll take care of you. They'll love you. You'll have the best life you've ever had. You'll live for free. No debt, no drama, no stress. You'll have the best life you've ever had. I've done that all over the world. You can go anywhere. If there's no transportation, go to a place where there is. Malta. David Galley is from Malta. What language do you speak, David? What is your mother language? I would like to translate something for you. Remember, Martin, I said to you, Meta's coming. Yes, Meta was, and I said it on our show hundreds of times, it was the best value stock on the stock market. I sold it for a profit. I think I sold it somewhere around 140, 150. And the reason why I didn't hold it is because I had a lot of margin. I had 50 grand's worth of margin. And even though I didn't have to sell my margin, I wanted to, because I wanted no debt. And it's enabled me to get a much better mindset to make money. Again, investing in myself. Clear margin, even though I could have made money with the margin, because I've been up ever since I cleared it. I sold 140. I would have kept it because I said, and you can check the record, I've always said that Meta is a $400 stock, and it still is. Am I buying it now? No, because it's already had its pump. I don't jump on a stock when it's already had its pump. I bet I will buy it when the next opportunity presents itself. Asun, Martin, sadly, sometimes renting a house is the only way to live for someone who can't afford to buy. No, there are always other options. There are always other options. It's whether you're prepared to put up with the inconvenience of the other options. No one had less money than me. I started with zero. I left home at 16 with nothing. I bankrupt once, lost everything once, lost my family, lost my kids, lost my home, lost everything. I know what it is to be poor. I've seen poor. I've witnessed it. There are options to not renting a house. There are. If you like what you're watching, press the like button. Thank you, Eric B. That's very kind of you, Eric. Thanks, mate. Best investment in bricks is in bricks and mortar. I agree. If I wanted to rent my house out in England, I'd be rich. But I choose not to rent it out. Buying houses and renting them out is the best thing you can do. I just choose to leave my house for myself. I just want to live in it. You're right. I've got enough. I don't want any more. So, why do only fools and horses work? Why do only fools and horses work? There you go. Love it. Two young people, no woman will talk to young people, no woman will talk to you. I hope you have it in you. Objection. Two young people, no woman will talk to you. I hope you have it in it to handle rejection like living like this. What's that, church? What does that mean? Come back to me. What do you mean? I usually reject them, to be honest, church. Like I am taken and loyal. I think I've missed the comment there. I missed the comment. Buckingham Palace has solid gold crappers. Buckingham Palace just has more bricks. A lot less square feet. George Semaine, aha, I just turned my back. Great comment. Vorb no longer listed on free trade. It's being taken off everywhere. But some clowns think it's a get-rich scheme. Investing should come with a license. It should come with education. It should come with, you can't invest until you read a balance sheet and an SEC filing. Unfortunately, for most people, that's not important. Doesn't matter. It's on my app. It's on my phone while sat on the toilet. I can get rich. Look at me. Look at me buying a rocket company for 10 cents. Aren't I clever? No, you're not clever. You're not clever. You're the very opposite of clever. And I made that mistake. You remember when I started trading and the bull market was going up and up and up, and I kept making money and thinking I was the cleverest guy in the world. And then I walked into a social gathering with guys that that work on the floor of the NASDAQ, managers that manage the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. Sorry, I got that wrong. Managers, top guys, multi-millionaires. I've got a lot of friends like that. I've done Mark Cuban's house. Jerry Jones owns the Cowboys. I've, mixed with some very successful people. And I'm all going in there like Jack the Lad, thinking I know all about it. Hey, you should buy Tesla. Oh, Richard Branson, Virgin Galactic. Oh, I'm making all this money. And they go, yeah. It's a bull market rally. It's just going up and up and up. Everything's overpriced, going to crash in a minute. No, it's not. Oh, it's brilliant. And what an idiot I was. I made mistake after mistake after mistake. And those people smiled at me and thought, let him carry on. Fortunately, hopefully, I learned from my mistakes and continue to learn from my mistakes. Today, people are coming in like I came in a year and a half ago, and they're making the same mistakes. They're thinking, I'm clever. I've got my little app, and if I sit here in the dark on the toilet with my little phone, I can keep buying this. I'm buying a rocket company. I'm smarter than I'm like Elon Musk. No, you're not. Elon Musk actually built a business. He went to sleep on the floor of the factory, solving problems, building a business. What are you doing? You're getting the money that you should be spending on paying off your credit card on your phone, buying a rocket company that is about to be delisted, and you're about to lose all your money. No, I'm not. I know what I'm doing. Well, good luck to you. So it should come with education, but it doesn't, I'm afraid. All shares and warrants of VORB are supposed to be suspended, and they are. This isn't Robinhood. This is somewhere else. Somebody else is buying this. This isn't me. I'm not buying it. Robinhood. Someone said it's available on Webull or eTORO or somewhere like that. It's not on Robinhood. Look. Robinhood are being very sensible. I take my hat off to them. They could have done a GameStop and let everyone buy a lot of junk, but they didn't. USA is rubbish. This plate is... USA isn't rubbish, mate. USA isn't rubbish. Loads of opportunity in America, mate. It's the people that make the place anyway. It's the people that make the place. USA ain't rubbish, mate. Be proud. You're American. You should be proud of that. You should be proud of it. You should be proud of whoever you are. No matter where you come from. Be proud of who you are. For no reason other than it feels good. Be proud. Because if you're proud, you're happy. If you're happy, good stuff happens to you. Martin, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm living my best life day by day. Knowing today could be my last day. Helping people when I can and being happy. And you know what? Sensei, and this isn't a sales pitch. You know, I said to you about investing in yourself. That's what you are doing on this channel. You're a sponsor of this channel. You're making thousands of friends because my channel is going to be a million subscribers in a few years. You're coming on the journey with me as a partner in my show. You're going to be involved in all my trades and cryptos. And as the channel starts earning 10 grand a video, which it will, your website and your YouTube channel will make money because you're investing in yourself, not me. You're investing in yourself, and I love you for that, and I'm helping you in every way I can, and you're going to be successful because you never give up and you're working hard, but you're working hard at yourself. So you're going to do well, mate. You're going to do well. I can't give advice and suggestion over the phone. I don't know the finer details. But from what you've told me today, if you can't pay that 60 grand off within 2 years, find a way to get rid of it. Because what is the point of spending the next 30 years to end up right where you started? There are people with 60 grand debts that live with them in their entire lives. And it stunts their growth. It stunts their emotional growth. What is the point? There's no point. You're wasting your time. Take the decision. I've only done it twice. Once I declared myself bankrupt, even though I had the best credit score you could get, 999 at the time, and millions of dollars. You all know the story. You've all seen it before. If you haven't, go into the video. I'll give you the link for it if you want. Give you the full story. But I did it once, and I also did it now. Remember Arnold the Palmer? Oh, you were margined. You were forced to sell. No, I wasn't. You all saw me do it. You all saw me sell all my stocks, I think December the 15th, live on the show. I wasn't margin called, but I had margin. It's when I got ill, and I had COVID, and I thought, what if I died? How would I deal with this? I thought I can make money myself. I can make money from my own money. I don't need Robinhood's money to make money. If I need Robinhood's money to make money, then I can't make money, can I? So why do I borrow money to make money? If I can't make it myself, I've got 50 grand now. If I can't make 50 grand from my own money, from 5 grand, how the bloody hell can I do it with Robinhood's money? So I sold it because I knew it was the right thing to do. And it was the right thing to do. I think everyone agrees it was the right thing to do. So sometimes you've got to draw a line underneath it and move on. And I think that's what you need to do. I don't think about the debt. Work for someone until I have to. Work for someone until I have to. Okay. A British passport isn't as good as the USA. LOL. It's the same passport. I don't know. American passport gets you more countries without a visa than the British passport does. I know. I've had to get visas in different countries, and one of the biggest things is when you come from the UK to the US, you have what's called an ESTA, and you have to pay money to the American government. You don't have that going into the UK. A US passport, if you've travelled the world, I'm telling you now, gets you in more countries than the US one, than the UK one for free. Maltese. He speaks Maltese. Let me see if I have Maltese. Oh, flipping heck, that keeps doing that. I don't know why it does that. I don't know if I have Maltese, but I will look. Malta. Let me have a quick look. A second. Hang on a minute. Maltese. I'll see if I can find it for David Galley. Here we go. English into... I can go out in 13 languages. I've never seen Maltese. Is that the language of Malta? I'm presuming it is. Here we go for our guest here today. Maltese. He's going to love me. What's his name? David. Hello, David Galley from Malta. I hope this makes sense. Welcome to you and all your friends and family in Malta. I've been to Malta. It's a wonderful country. Thank you very much indeed for being here. Hang on a minute. Why isn't that playing? That always plays. What's going on here?
Hello, David again.
Hang on. I'll fix this. Don't you worry. Let me try that again. Just bear with me. Going to try to do this. It's normally works straight away. Obviously a technical glitch why it's not working, but it will. I'll get it to work. That's the first time it's never... Ah, okay. Sometimes it doesn't give me... It doesn't give me the voice. I've got... All I can give you is the translation. That's frustrating. There's a translation for you in Maltese. There we go. I've done it. Normally I can get it to speak, but there are some countries that don't allow me to do it to speak. Yes, there we go. I can speak in Korean and whatever language, but not Maltese, I'm afraid. They haven't got the voice in that language. That's a shame. So all I could give you was the text. I'm sorry about that. That's frustrating. I wanted to do that. Anyway, nice one, Zenze. The difference between your house and Buckingham Palace is about 5 billion. UK is better than the US. UK is better than the USA. You've got a very negative attitude there, Churchy. I don't agree with you. I'm going to Uganda as soon as I have enough money. I love helping out. Sensei, you don't need any money. I've never paid to go on anywhere around the world. The only time I paid was to go to the Caribbean and go to Egypt. Everywhere else was free. You can go for near enough free. If I wanted to go to Uganda tomorrow, there's lots of ways I could get there for free, right? Obviously, I could get sponsorship on my channel. I could earn money that way because people would support the charity event, whatever. That's because of where I am today, right? But 30 years ago, no one would have sponsored me. Nobody would have given me a super chat, whatever. If I wanted to go to Uganda today for free, and I'm a teenager, I'm young, I've got no responsibilities, whatever. What I would do is I would hitchhike. I would start walking. I would get a part-time job on a farm on the way down to Dover. I would earn a few quid picking some strawberries. That would get me under the tunnel, come out the other side. You get the idea. And I'd work my way across Europe because I did that, working in bars and cafes just to pay for the next night's sleep, the next travel, standby travel, sit around airports. But you can get to Uganda for free without it costing you anything at all. And I know that because I've done it. The palace was built from poverty in other countries. Goodness me, too much crypto talk, says Tom B. They do investing licenses. They should. Yes, it's a good idea. Crypto, why do you mean some clowns? Those clowns just made more than all of us 60%. Well, because they're gambling. That's why. That's not investing. And the trouble is, Sensei, if they do these things, they learn to gamble, not learn to invest. I thought investing was long term. They make some money now. They think they're the greatest investor in the world. Tomorrow they'll buy Binky Bonk crypto coin and they'll lose it all. The point is, if you learn the value of money, you'll consistently make money over a period of time. Your health will be good, your happiness will be good, and you'll achieve what you need to achieve. If you make money buying something like Vorb today, you think you're the king of the castle, I bet you any money you like, most of those people won't go out tomorrow and invest it in a business or put it on the S&P. They'll put it on Binky Bonk coin, or they'll think, well, my luck's in. I'm going to bet on the horses. So no, they are a clown. Anyone who gambles, who thinks they're clever, is a clown. Admit you were lucky. Admit it was a gamble. And if you think it was investing, then you don't understand investing. So yes, I stand by what I say, and you are a clown if you do that. Retail investing is a scheme to make money from those who lack the education on the market. Agree? How are you, Martin? Robbie Cooper, I'm very well indeed. How are you? Lovely to see you. USA, the land of opportunity. Yes, there is opportunity here. Yes, Thomas, there are. Good news. Best place for advice, said Thomas. Hey, who's this Thomas guy? Get out of debt first. Indeed. This debt sounds like a bad idea. 60,000. Thomas, where are you from? Thomas, too late. You'll be locked in for life. Student loan for education. Maltesers. We need visas starting next year to go to the EU. Okay. That's a new thing. I suppose you could make sense if it's a useful degree. You just crypto trade on the side. Mike, how people in the US, Mike, how many people in the US that is this rich? Land of opportunity is the biggest propaganda pitch ever. I choose to listen to it. I think it makes me feel good. That was English. Yes, ETORO. I know many Americans that have had to leave to prosper. But then many people have come here to prosper. It's seeing what's right in front of your eyes. And I've explained that before many times. No free college here or healthcare, nor the best country in the world. There's no such thing as the best country in the world at all. Hello, David. Oh, there we go. There's his in Maltese. Thomas, it was not worth it. No graduate jobs available anyway. Crypto is my full-time job at the moment. There you go, as mine is on YouTube. College was a big waste of time for me. Learn no skills. Too true. Sensei, you keep surprising me. That's Thomas. David, thanks anyway. I really appreciate the text. The text makes sense. Good. Martin, you know the truth. UK is way better. You lived in both places. I've lived everywhere. I have enough money for a flight, Martin. My goal is building a borehole. Remember my blog post? Need around 15 grand. Okay. Well, work with me on this, and let's build up your members to the crypto challenge. Build up your YouTube channel, and you can make 15 grand easily. Not sure the broadband is up to much in Uganda, Ali. Trading would be difficult. Get out of debt first, said Thomas. Malk, let's have a little look. Agree, Martin. At least a rich clown then. Yeah, a rich clown. Got bloody great clown shoes. Yeah, and clown pockets as well. All I need is luck in life. There you go. Currently in Dubai. Dubai. So you're Arabic. Thomas. Here we go, Thomas. This is for you. Hello, Thomas. Welcome to our channel and all our friends in Dubai. I love the country of Dubai. I've played in the Burj. I wish you all the very best and thank you for joining us. I did a wedding in the Burj. Here we go. Let's see if this works. This is in Arabic. I hope this makes sense to you, Thomas.
مرحبا توماس، أهلا بك في قناتنا وجميع أصدقائنا في دبي. أحب بلد دبي الذي لعبت فيه في البرج. أتمنى لكم كل التوفيق وأشكركم على انضمامكم إلينا.
I absolutely agree. Just because it's in Dubai, I mean, I went to Dubai once, doesn't mean I was Arabic, does it? I'm doing the language of the country. What can I say? All right, what can I say? Anyway, maybe he speaks French. I don't flip in, no. I'm just trying to be nice. I'm just trying to be nice. Okay. It's time for our vote. We were doing several things today. Here we go. Here are the things we were doing today for you. First of all, we're giving away a $1,000 value prize. In 14 days' time, we are doing a draw to give away 15 hours of one-on-one tuition from Ed Nevius, a full-time trader who paid for the education, who's now going to give you 15 hours of one-on-one tuition. And then when you've done that and you've learned all about trading and investing, he's going to give you $100 in cash to invest for yourself. And all you need is $100 to get. I mean, I started with 5 grand and here I am at 50, whatever it is. So everyone can do it. Now, you might not want to win the prize. You might go, I don't need the education. I'm too smart for that. Well, you can always learn something. Or you might go, I don't need $100. Fair enough. You might be a millionaire. I would still take $100 if I was a millionaire. However, you could donate it to somebody. How do you win? It's completely free. It's like buying a lottery ticket, except you don't have to pay for it. I give them to you for free. It's free to enter, free for all. You're helping the channel and you're winning training and $100 in cash. How do you win? You go to martynlucas.com giveaway, and every day we give you more chances to win. You only need one ticket to win. It's a random thing. There are only 29 people who have entered, so you've got a 1 in 29 chance. Very, very easy to win. And all you got to do is go there. When you get there, you'll see all these chances to win, and all these things will give you tickets to win. And every day you can come back and we add daily things until the competition to give you more chances to win. So if you want to just get one lottery ticket and hope for the best, you can. Or if you want to increase the chances of winning and help the channel and have some fun doing all our little scavengers and our little treasure hunts, you can for free, and you increase the chances of winning. There you go. Let me refresh it and see if anyone's done it in the last couple of hours. 595 tickets now that have gone out. We now have 595 is 608. Wonderful stuff. There you go. So if you want to take part in that, it's free to enter, and by taking part, you're helping the channel grow, you're following me on Twitter, you're watching my videos, the prizes keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and you're investing in yourself. Today we got a new sponsor, and he is he built the app for Virgin Orbit's navigation system. He's now sponsoring our channel, and you never know. You never know. He might donate building you an app. I don't know what's going to happen. Anything can happen on this show. So the more you get involved, the bigger the channel gets, the bigger the prizes get, the bigger the prizes are for you. So take part, get involved. The other thing we were doing today is it was suggested on the show today that smash the like button was a bad idea. This was the suggestion. And it was, I like your suggestion. I would like your suggestions for a new phrase. Smash the like is out, potentially. I was compared to BitBoy Crypto. We can do better than that. Let's come up with our own original phrase. Leave me your ideas below in the comments. Then I will run a poll today on YouTube. That's today. So we're doing it right now. You've got a minute left if you'd like to take part in this suggestions. So I'm going to give you the link to the tweet. Follow me on Twitter and take part. It takes you 1 second. There is the Twitter link right there. I'll post it 3 times so you can see it. Click on that. Go here and click retweet. Just to get more people to retweet it, because I want to have 1 million followers on Twitter. I've only just started about a year ago, and we're nearly 600 followers now, so we're growing. But we're still small. Anyway. Then go below and look in the comments. Let me refresh this page, see how many people have done it, see so it's up to date. Look below in the comments and give your suggestion that you prefer over smash the like. MSK, I'll come to you in a minute. All right? All right? So, scroll below. Here are all the comments. And smash the like was my suggestion, of course. That can come back. And then like your favourite ones. And the top 4 will go into the poll right now. If you don't like any of these, add your own. All right? And then we'll do it. Okay? I've got my own NFT. Look at this. Bash that like, y'all. This was made for me by... This NFT was made for me today by Andrew Grady, the Silver Surfer. Right, that's it. There's no more. I voted once on everyone to give everyone a fair chance. There's no new comments. So I'm going to give it, I'm going to put a timer on the clock, give you the chance to go and put your suggestion in. We'll give it 5 minutes. There we go. When 5 minutes gets to 0, I will pick the top 4 that have the most likes. So go and vote, everybody. Go and vote on your favourite one. And the top 4. And then we'll bring it in. And then we'll vote on... we'll vote here in YouTube. Okay? So I'll come back to that in a minute. When the clock reaches 0. Bloody marvellous. Now then, let's have a look at our positions while we're doing that. I've got a question here to answer. What's your favourite song? Ed, I'm signing up, says Church. Brilliant. Get involved. Try and win it. What's your favourite song, Martin? Well, tomorrow night we're going to have a concert, and I'm learning. It was for you, wasn't it? Ed Sheeran, wasn't it? Ed Sheeran tomorrow night. I did enjoy singing that. My own song. Anybody out there? It's my own song, right? I then turned it into the Virgin Galactic song. But there you go. That's probably my favourite song. Because it's my own. Let's have a beer. Here we go. Lovely. By the way, I have invented the Martyn Lucas beer. The Martyn Lucas cocktail. Basically, in England, we have what's called a lager or bitter shandy. It's a beer with lemonade. The trouble is, in America, you don't have proper lemonade. You have what we call cloudy lemonade. It's much different. It's not proper lemonade. For us, we have Schweppes lemonade. It's nothing like what you call lemonade. So when I go into a bar and I say, can I have a shandy? They get a beer and they add lemonade, and it's rubbish. In England, we have shandy with our beer, lemonade with our beer, and that's called a shandy. Yesterday, I discovered how to make as close to a shandy as possible here in the US. So I got Bud Light, just any lager, any pale lager, doesn't matter. It's all good. Got my beer, and it's going to surprise you now what I put in there. I put in there tonic water. Tonic water is quite lemony and sweet and fizzy. You want it fizzy, not flat, nice and fizzy and fresh. Tonic water, and that then tastes like an English shandy. Absolutely bloody lovely. And if anyone tonight goes out and makes one, you got to give me a super chat, because I own the royalties now to American version of English shandy. Cheers, everybody. It's a very refreshing, summery drink. All right? Right, time is up. Tomorrow we will hear the 3 words, release, release, release. Are you sure about that? You said earlier that gold went to an all-time high, and we were going to fly last week, this week, yesterday, Monday, but tomorrow we're going to fly. There's no evidence to suggest that. I'm just saying, just so all my people know. I hope you're right, but I've not got that evidence. Right, the time is up. The time is up. So we're now going to do our poll. Here we go. Leah, do you need a hand? Okay. I was going to take a little break there and help my wife get the shopping out of the car, because we've extended the show and my wife needs a hand, and I would stop the show to help my wife, but she said she's okay. Right. Okay. Let's because happy wife, happy life, right? My priority is to my wife. If I take care of my wife, she takes care of me. Right? So here we go. We're going to refresh this. The time is up now, and now we're going to do it. Just before I give you it, there you go. We've hit another all-time record. Remember what I said about consistent profits, not gambling, not speculation, consistent profits. There's my brokerage account, all-time high. At least it was like half an hour ago. All right, pretty much all-time high. Roth IRA is an all-time high. Never been higher. And my overall balance now is $51,819. Yesterday we were at $51,400, which was a record. Today we're at $51,819, which is an all-time record. 820. No drama, no risk. Take profits off the table. Not married to the stock. Brilliant. More money than I've ever had in my entire life. That's an all-time record. Absolutely fan-flippin-tastic. And I'm still leaving all my money in cash. In fact, even though it's up, I got more money in cash. That's 27 cents I've earned in 24 hours on Robinhood just by leaving that money there. That's good, isn't it? It's like a little tip. The Roth IRA, I had $500 in my account. I had $500 in my buying power this morning. There's now 1,200. So I've taken money out of the stocks and I'm still going up. Right? 1% invested on stock lending. So I'm earning 1% on stock lending. So I've got $3,000 there, 2.7, look, waiting to buy the dip. So if we all crash down tomorrow, then I've got the money to buy the dips. I'm not selling anymore. I've trimmed off the top. 825. My God, it's just going up and up and up. Every time I refresh it, it goes up again. Anyway, there you go. So let's go and do our event now we've been talking about all day. Let's have a look. Let's see what we've got mentioned in here. Hang on a minute. I've got a comment from our sponsor. This is yes. I'm assuming this commentator is a scammer. Yes. How is your? Yeah, of course it's not me. I never message anyone. I'm just trading. I hope you're getting something worthwhile in the market. I found them unbelievable. Yeah, that's not me. Is aviation flight apps in the chat? Are you here? Aviation flight apps. Let's see if he's here. Aviation. This is our sponsor who built the app for Virgin Orbit. Is one of our sponsors who's supporting our channel. I will reply to him later then. Be very careful. Lots of scammers message you on Discord. They're not me. Same as TikTok. I have over 100 on TikTok. I never message anyone. I only give money away. I only help people. I don't message anyone. I don't try to sell you anything. So please be careful if anyone messages you with my logo and my name and all that rubbish. They're not me. And you all know how they're not me, right? You all know how. I've told you how you know. Okay. So let's do now our, oh my gosh, I've just gained 9 subscribers during this show. Look, 7,194. Flipping heck, that's good, isn't it? Tomorrow night, we're having a Virgin Orbit farewell party. Tomorrow night on my music channel. I hope you can join me. That's tomorrow night. After the closing bell, we're having a farewell to Virgin Orbit tomorrow night. Not for those, of course, who are buying the stock. They think they're wizards. It's not for them. It's for us, the investors. Okay. Anyway, let's do our. Let's do this now for all of you. So here we go. We're going to get a new name. Let me refresh it. The time is up. Here we go. So we're going to go to Twitter now, and then we're going to vote on it. And here we go. So we've had 6 retweets. Thank you ever so much for those that took part. Thank you for those that left a comment. I'm going to pick now the top 4 that have the most votes. So, what phrase should we use for smash the like? We can use the old phrase or we can try a new one. Smash the like. So I ask people when they join me to each day to smash the like button. Smash the like button. I say it every day. It's good practice. It works. YouTube recommend you do it. What phrase should we use for smash the like button? Option 1, smash the like. All right. Okay. Because that has 5 votes. 2, 2, 2, 3. Okay. This is Okay, this one's too long. I've just got to shorten it down. But I will show you the full version. I will show you the full version if it wins. I've got to shorten it down. It can only be 35 characters. Okay, add an option, because that's got 3 votes. Got to vote for that one. I've got to give everyone the fair balance. Okay, show more replies. I'm just liking everyone to give everyone the same balance. Show. So we've got 2. We've got a 5 and a 3. We've got a 5 and a 3. So I've got that one. 5. We've got so there's the 3. Have we got any more 3s? No more 4s. There's no 4s. There's no 3s. We've got the 3. So now we're looking for 2s. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Oh my gosh. Okay, we've got some joints. We've got some joints. So I've got 2 more options to go. And I need, right. Can you go and pick your favorite? I need some of these 2s to turn into 3s. I need 2 more options. And, oh, there's a 3. Bash the like, y'all. Okay, go and vote. I need 1 more 3. Share the tweet. There we go. I need 1 more 3. I need 1 more 3. I've given you the link, right? I can't give you the link now because I'm doing it. So I need 1 more 3. So bash the like, y'all, is the next one. Bash the like, y'all. That's a Texan thing. And 1 more. So let me refresh it. I need to find 1 more with the 3 votes. Let me refresh it. I'm looking for 1 more with the 3 votes. Because we've got lots of joint at 2. And we can only have 4. We can only have 4 to vote for. 5, 2, 2, 1. I've already got that one. 2, 2, 3. Join the Smart Investor Club by liking the video. Join, I like that. That's a good one. Join the Smart Investor Club by liking the video. There you go. We don't want to be like BitBoy Crypto, do we? We want to have our own. Right. That was a couple of seconds too long. So I've just had to shorten it down. Okay, so I've just got to shorten it down. And same with the American one. Okay, all right. So that's it. No more chances. There's no more 3s. Eric, hit the like, y'all. That was already in there. That was already in there. So, we're done. We're done with the poll. Here it is. So, smash the like if you want the original one. I'm 53. I'm 53. A cup of tea. I'm a baldy and make some money. If you like what you see, then talk to me with a thumbs up, likey. And there you go. That's an option. Bash the like, y'all, or join the Smart Investors Club by liking the video. I think it was, yeah, there it is. Now, it's slightly abbreviated because some of them won't fit on. Here we go. You only 2 more followers on your Twitter account. Oh, really? What are we now? 598. Yeah, brilliant. Just 2 more to go to 600. Yeah. Brilliant. Excellent. And I don't do follow for follow, which is so you know it's the real me. I don't just follow everybody like a crazy man and follow. It's pointless. Right. Let's see what comes out. Let's have a look. Okay. We'll give it a couple of minutes. How many people have we got in? It's a bit of a quiet poll. 3 votes. Join the Smart Investor Club by liking the video. All right? I couldn't fit the whole thing on. I couldn't fit the whole thing on. Okay. There's 21 watching, so only our hardcore fans are here. Only the hardcore fans are here. We're watching Virgin Orbit. Oh my gosh. Where's that going to end up tonight? I've no idea. See, if I'd bought that, I couldn't have sold it anyway. Don't be cheeky or daft and hit the like button. Well, you can't vote for that now because this is it. We've been running it all day, and this is it. 8 votes. Where is everybody? There's 23. Let's go through the stocks. Let's have a quick look. The S&P. Not selling anything right now. I vote for Eric. Don't be cheeky or daft and hit the like button. Don't be cheeky or daft and hit the like button. Too late. You should have put that on flipping. You should have put that on Twitter. You've had all bloody day. Oh my God. What's going on? Anyway. Virgin Orbit. Rivian. Tesla. This is absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely flipping ridiculous. I'm looking at the you know what I'm looking at? I'm just looking for the definition of daft. Yeah. I'm looking at the poll. I'm thinking, where's the what was he called? What was the guy who suggested this? What was the guy's name who suggested this morning? Can anyone remember his name? Maskin S. Something S. Who was it who suggested this morning? What was his name? Aha! Aha! Lucid! Opportunity, boom, 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 bing, 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 the bell's ringing, ding, 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 ding. After hours, May the 4th, 797. Let's have a little look. 1 week. Lucid. 1 month. 7/7/31. Lucid. 1 month. 3 months. 1 month. Carson. No, not Carson with a K. No, not Carson with a K. 797. Brokerage. Roth IRA. Brokerage position. Bill is here. Lesson learned. Just because someone said they don't like it, that doesn't mean everyone doesn't. I know. It's what I always say. It's why Apple is so successful. Everyone moans about iPhones. They all buy them. You know, it's the most important. It's a lesson I learned when we One Night in Vegas. Everybody wanted to run my show. Everybody wanted to do it a different way, but nobody would ever run the company. Everybody said, Martin, you should do this. I said, why didn't you have your own company? I just want... So, anyway, interesting. Lucid. Lucid is now where I want it. What do you think, Ali? Look at your chart. What do you think of Lucid? Overreaction after hours. $7.96. There you go. I just bought I've just bought 80 shares of Lucid. For the reason is, I want Lucid to be bought out by Apple. And there's a rumor been circulating for a while that Apple could make Lucid the Apple car because it's the best car. If Apple buy Lucid, then you've got a $50 stock. They lose money on every car, but the car is Ali, are you over on oh no, you said you got no signal, didn't you? I wanted to see if Ali could do me a chart on it. What do you think? Let me have a look on the level 2. It's near oversold. What is the what's the buying the order book? Yeah, load up at 795. Yeah, 1,550, 1,500. Is there anything? 50,000 at 769. 50,000 at 769. Nothing heavy on the selling side. Okay. The RSI, what do you think of that? There might be an opportunity there tomorrow to bring that back and make a profit on that. Yeah, I like it. I'm up 0.13. Let's have a look at it. Let me see if there's any news just come out. April the 6th, that's a long while ago. Lucid flat has gained what you should know, Yahoo Finance. It's a hold and a buy, not a sell. Their earnings is moving up. Expected May 4th. We are going to cover Lucid on the earnings. They are moving up. Okay. I wonder what caused that. So, Keaton S. Yes, that was it. Keaton S started the smash to like debate. Well, the reason why I went for 75 DI Murray, because I can allocate 100 shares. So basically, if it drops to $7 tomorrow, I'd buy another 20 to lower my average. That's kind of the theory behind that. And buying it now, which means tomorrow I can swing trade it if tomorrow it goes up. All right, and if I can get a 10% out of it, I'll take it. I've already made 140% on Lucid, so I'm quite happy just to make 10%. Now, if it goes down, which it obviously could, let's find out why it's gone down. Anyone know? Go in the Discord, anybody? Let's go to the Discord right now and let's see if we've got any information at all. Discord. Let's have a little look. Nobody coming in with anything at the minute. No messages. Let me go to Lucid. Let's have a quick look. LCID. Lucid. News. Dish short-term rebound towards Lebanon. Michael Anthony, thank you for that. 10 minutes ago. Gary Black on Twitter. That's where it came from. They posted bad deliveries. Okay. This has just happened. Lucid again posted disappointing volumes, delivering just 1,406 vehicles versus 1,800 estimate and producing just 2,314 during Q1. Q4 production was 3,000. Let's have a look at this. Okay. This compares to management guidance of 10,000 to 14,000 production, which is likely to be reduced from Lucid reports Q1 May the 8th. Right, okay. Okay. Okay, I get it. That to me is an overreaction. This is what happens every single time with this stock. You have to realize that. 10 minutes ago, 1 hour ago. Okay, I see it as a buying opportunity. Lucid preliminary Q1 vehicles delivered. Okay, here we go. I see this as a buying opportunity and I'm making money already on it. Okay, so let's do that. Lucid, I'm going to go to my profile and I'm going to put this, did report earnings. No, earnings is next month. This is deliveries. And what happens with this stock? They get an overreaction. It's an overreaction in my opinion. In my opinion, it's an overreaction, so I'm going to a buying opportunity. That's why I've just picked up 80 shares of it. Thank you very much, Lucid, and short and people who don't believe in it. I don't believe in the company. I believe in the car, but at this price, it's worth that many shares. Okay, hang on. Let me correct this spelling. Someone's misspelt things. Okay. I see this as an overreaction. Overreaction. A temporary issue. They're getting better if you listen to their earnings. I see this as an overreaction to a temporary issue. So just bought in. So just bought in. Was waiting patiently for this to happen. Okay. Let's LCID, Lucid, LUCID, and there you go. I'm going to give it a buy-in reaction. I want a thumbs up. Green, yep, I'll have that. There you go. Put that in there. My little mini-me. Excellent stuff. I'm happy with that. I see that as an overreaction. So let me change that to this. I love it. Love when the markets react like this. Twitter post. Okay, there we go. Join us every day. There we go. I've got a little abbreviated thing here. Okay. There we go. We'll put Lucid in there as well. I rank for Lucid sometimes. There's been occasions where I've ranked for this. Primarily Q1 delivered. I see this as an overreaction to a temporary issue. So just bought in. Was waiting patiently for this to happen. Okay, brilliant. So we'll tweet that. Let's have a look. Bill, drones. Hi, Bill. How are you, Bill? Lovely to see you. Have you heard about the NCIM Robbie Cooper? No, I haven't. Elsie did report earnings. No. Next month. It had a run, but most likely will sell off. Robbie Cooper. Tupperware going bankrupt soon. Yeah, Tupperware. It's going up nicely. Woohoo! Look at this. It's an overreaction. It's not a tip, but I've just done it. Okay, I believe in that. I'm up for that. Okay, let's see if I get any interest in that. Okay, this is my Twitter post, so I will share that in the video. And Lucid. In fact, all I need is this. All I need is this. Okay. Okay, I'm going to get off now. We're going to finish the poll. It looks like after all this, smash the like was the winner. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I find it hard to comprehend. Ali's was a good one. We'll use that as well. But there you go. After all of that drama... I mean, the good thing is I got some more followers on Twitter. Every cloud, folks, every cloud. So let's do a quick video. I'm going to put this out. I think it's an overreaction. So production, here we go. Let's go to here. Breaking news here on Martyn Lucas Investor, ticker symbol LCID. Lucid. I've been waiting for this news for ages. There's been some dramatic news and a dramatic move on the stock market today with Lucid. How have I reacted to this? What's the reason? It all comes down to the old story. Good old social media. Gary Black, thank you very much indeed for alerting me to this on Twitter and reacting this way. It presents, as always, an opportunity. Let's talk about it right now and show you exactly what I've done, what's happened to Lucid, what I see, the projection of the stock price, the overall outlook of Lucid, and also we're going to give away a $1,000 value cash prize as well. Yes, it's our biggest and best ever cash prize. Stick to the end or somewhere in the middle. It's only going to be a 5-minute video, and you can win that. So what's happening here? As you can see in the after hours, Lucid has dropped 3.69. Why? Especially today when we've had such a good bullish market. CPI is looking good. Inflation's looking good. Announcing that we're approaching a recession. Of course, that's difficult for cars of the value of Lucid. However, as I've said on my show countless times, Lucid is probably the best car out there that is an EV, but it's too expensive. They're not selling enough, and they could go bust because they're losing money on every car sale. However, for me, it's not about Lucid. It's about the potential of Apple buying them out as the Apple car. If I was Apple, I would buy Lucid rather than Tesla. Tesla would never sell out anyway, but Lucid is the potential one for Apple. It's been rumored many times before. What's happened? Why has the stock gone down? So, first of all, smash the like button if you are here for the very first time, and give us a thumbs up. Smash the like button. We just had a vote about that, by the way, and smash the like button. Won after a crazy day. Anyway, why has it gone down? Well, it's gone down for this reason, and this reason alone. Over here, it was broke on social media. Gary Black on Twitter announced it, and others, and I've reported it as well. And Lucid here, this is my Twitter account. Join me on Martyn Lucas Investor. I'm a verified account, of course. Preliminary Q1 vehicles delivered 1,406. Versus 1,835 estimated. I just put that up there and I've commented, I see this as an overreaction to a temporary issue. Now, I know they're not selling their cars fast enough, but there's always a room at the top of the market. Rolls-Royce have no problem selling cars. Ferrari have no problem selling cars. So don't be put off by a recession. Who's going to buy a Lucid? There's always people prepared to pay for the premium product. An iPhone, for example. My membership to my channel, for example. There's always room at the top. So that's not a concern to me with recession. However, this isn't great news, but what it does, as always, what happens on the stock market is we get an overreaction. And that is what's happened this evening to Lucid. It's dropped, and this was the news I was waiting for. Now, be careful, because Lucid does come very often with some false information. The stock is very heavily manipulated. We've seen before the news about the buyout, the company buyout. You all remember that? When I made 140% in one day and everyone went, I can't believe you sold it. You're an idiot. It's going to $40 a stock. It's the best car in the world. I said, yes, it is. Probably. But is it the best company in the world right now? No. However, I do see it as an opportunity. So I've just nipped in and bought a few shares. I've just bought 80 because that's not my full allocation. I expect a smaller drop in the morning, perhaps, but I think once all this news settle, there'll be some buy-ins. It might go down as low as 7. I've been saying for ages I'd like to buy it at 6. So if it goes to 6, I'll just double and triple and quadruple up to get my position to lower my average and to balance it out. But I think this is worth getting in at this price, because one thing I've learned on my channel, and having traded now consistently for a year and a half and consistently made money this year, particularly once I changed my strategy, is the fact that the markets always overreact upside and downside. So don't just get carried away thinking, well, only when it goes down. Well, it goes both ways. But right now, I think Lucid has overreacted. It's a good car. That doesn't mean to say you should buy it because it's a good car. I am totally in agreement with that, and I've said it on my show over and over again. But this stock, sadly, gets manipulated in terrible ways, upside and downside. Now, what is my strategy with this? What am I going to do with this? In the morning, if I wake up and find that Lucid has gone down to 6, I will double, quadruple my position. I don't see them going bankrupt. I don't see that issue at all. If, however, it's gone up by 10, 15, 20%, I will start to trim off the top. That way I'll end up with some free shares. And somewhere along the journey, there'll be little ripples where I can buy in and sell out quickly and ultimately end up with free shares at this valuation. So that's how I intend on playing it. I think it's always important to decide when you are making an entry to a stock or an exit to a stock, what your next move is, your second, third, and even fourth move. I know exactly what I want to do with this stock. I know exactly where I'm taking it, but I think this is an overreaction. Now, I did say that we are offering our best ever prize. Today, we were very excited on our channel. We've got our third sponsor join us. We've got the sponsor, the company that did design and provide the app for Virgin Orbit for their navigation, their positioning. They made the app for it and they sponsored our channel. We also have a couple of other high-profile sponsors as well supporting our channel. So we're excited. And as we get more sponsors, we get more things to give away. So right now, we're giving away a $1,000 value prize. We're giving away 15 hours of one-on-one tuition with Ed Nevius. He's a trader and investor who has learned by paying for courses and is now successful. He trades every morning on our show and provides great tips for scalp trading in the morning. And he's going to offer 15 hours of one-on-one tuition for you, completely free. It's free to enter our competition. And oh, hello, my app's just gone funny there. Let me just clear this. I've got some scammers coming in here. So there we go. I'll get rid of that. I'll edit that bit out. So we'll carry on, and I'll cut there, and I'll edit that out. We don't want scammers coming on trying to infiltrate our videos. So we're giving away a star prize, and this is it, 15 hours of tuition, one-on-one, and then at the end of it, we're giving you $100 in cash. How can you win it? It's completely free. It's free to enter, and if you really want to win it, we're giving you more chances to win. This is the page, martynlucas.com/giveaway. This is where we're doing it. Look above my head and below. I'll give you the link in a second. The links are below. You go on here and you can just enter just by simply going on this page. You will have a ticket. Scroll down below and turn all the opportunities, all the tickets here into ticks. The more you do, the more tickets you'll get. It's like entering the lottery. The more tickets you've got, the more chance you've got. But remember, you can win by just buying one lottery ticket. And it's free. And in 14 days' time from now, which is April 28th, in the closing bell on Friday at 2:30 p.m. Central Time, we'll randomly pick somebody out and you will get it. Now, you might go, I know all about trading. I'm an expert. I'm the cleverest man in the world. I don't need any training. And I also don't need $100. And if that's the case, great. Donate it to somebody who you think would like $100, or give it to charity perhaps, or somebody that'd like to learn. You can do that as well. So I'll come back to this main screen, and you can then see the link above my head will give you the link to there. So there you go. That's your chance to win our star prize. It's our best ever giveaway we've ever done. So this is not financial advice, but what I am doing is I've just bought my first round of shares back in on Lucid. I like it at this price, no more. For now, I'll just sit and wait. If it goes up tomorrow, I'll scalp some off the top. That's fine. It's the wrong time to own Lucid long term, even though everybody will tell you you should own it. It's the best car in the world, blah, blah, blah. All they want to do is promote the stock one way or another. They don't actually want to discuss the actual business. Read the balance sheet. Look at what they're doing. They're improving their efficiency. They're improving their deliveries. They missed on their expectations. Remember, a lot of expectations are by the analysts, and sometimes the analysts get it wrong. This was their expectation. However, they're moving in the right direction, and I see it as an opportunity. Tomorrow morning, if we wake up and it's gone down, I'll buy some more. That's it from me. Good luck if you're buying Lucid. Until then, till next time, take care of yourselves and each other. All right, there we go. Lucid. Michael Anthony says Ford and GM both sell both types of cars and plenty of models, and both companies were down today. Indeed, they were. Tesla, on the other hand, is doing well because its margins are better. The problem is Lucid doesn't make money, Rivian doesn't make money, GM doesn't make money, Ford doesn't make money. Tesla, on the other hand, does. That's why Tesla was up today. It's quite simple. It's quite straightforward. There's been a reaction to Lucid. I think it's an overreaction, and we shall see if I'm right in the morning. I think it'll pop up once it's finished going down. It'll come back to maybe an $8.50 or $9. Somewhere in that region is when I will trim off. Anyway, there we go. I think we're done. We run our poll. We've now got a new... we've gone back to smash the like. I think that's so funny. But I will use... we've got more entries to our competition. 624. That's going up pretty quick. That's it. Let's finish the show today. Thank you ever so much indeed for being here. We're at 7,195 subscribers. We've had 202 throughout the stream. This morning was 487 because it was called Virgin Orbit. That's what happens if you do a name that's trending. Good afternoon, Martin Redding. I have been buying CDs 30 days to 18 months, around 5% APR. Very nice indeed, Martin Redding. I'm now earning 4.4% on Robinhood. I'm doing it that way. So I've got the money to invest at any point or pay bills at any point if I want to do that. All right, let's go. Let's get out of here. Thank you very much indeed. Let's roll the credits. Did we have any credits today? Was there anything to celebrate? I don't know. Let's have a little look. Let's roll the credits. Let's bring in the sound effects. No. What you're seeing on the screen is a bunch of scammers, so we'll get rid of them straight away. We won't give them any airtime. Not interested in that. Let's get rid of that. There you go. You get some idiots on Twitch that just like their name on the screen. Just get rid of them. All right, that's it. I'm clearing down the screens, and there we go. Let me clear off this a minute as well. I'll see you all back in the morning. It's been another good day, and I look forward to seeing what we can make with Lucid tomorrow. Let's see if we can make a bit of money there tomorrow. What does it say? Lucid's gone through. Yeah, 80 shares. That'll do. I'm at 51,800. So we're at an all-time high again. 400 more than yesterday. The idea is $200 a day, and we've made 400 today. So very nice indeed. We've doubled our expectations today. We won't hold on to Lucid for very long. You know, one way or another, we'll get out of that. I gave you a little BTC this morning. You did. You did. Thank you very much indeed for that, Eric B. It's very, very kind of you. That doesn't show, unfortunately, on the credits, and I've just ended them anyway because we don't want the clowns coming in, do we? Thank you very much indeed for your tip this morning. That's it. We're done. Who's still with us? Nearly everybody. I love it. We've had a big audience on TikTok as well. So let me just talk to my TikTok audience We are giving away our biggest ever cash prize. It's $1,000 value, $100 in cash, and $1,000 worth of one-on-one training. If you want it, it's free to enter, free for all. Be very careful of the scammers on TikTok. I have hundreds now who pretend to be me. They're not me at all. They're not live. They do follow for follow. They always message you and say, can I sell you this? I never do that, so please never reply to anyone called Martyn Lucas who sends you a message. I never do that. They always spell my name correctly. It's Martyn Lucas Investor, spelt correctly. Please always check that. And if you want to be in our free giveaway, it's free. Just go into the links below, above here, and join us. Right, that's it. Thank you ever so much indeed. Update the credit system. Update the credit system. What do you mean by update the credit system? I'll just hold for you a second. I was just about to go then. Update the credit system. What do you mean? Update the... Oh, I see. Yeah, how can I do that? It rolls in the credits. Let me give that some thought, Eric. I need to sort that out. You're damn right there, mate. Thank you ever so much indeed. All right, that's it from me. I'll see you all back in the morning. Virgin Orbit is now being delisted. I have no idea why or who or what is going on with those people buying that. Absolutely insane. But there you go. Takes all sorts, right? See you back in the morning. Have a wonderful evening. Take care of yourselves. Take care of your money, your crypto, and each other. Bye-bye for now. See you all back in the morning. Take care. Long day. I'm tired, but I love it. Love every second. Bye-bye for now.